you. Ooh, beautiful fiance. Woo! All right, we're jumping in the car right now. We're actually heading out to Sarah's parents' house for a little bit, but right after that, we have a big surprise for you guys. I'm sure in the thumbnail you already know what it is, but we're gonna keep it a secret for a little bit longer, and we can't wait to surprise and show you what we are gonna do today. Are you excited? A little nervous? Kind of hesitant to spend money?
Yeah.
Okay, all the above? See, all the above. Okay, well, I guess we'll take you guys along for the ride. All right, let's go. I know it's going to be a little hard to see this whole thing, but here it is. This is a 2004 Honda Pilot. It's the EXL, so it has every single bell and whistle. Leather seats, heated seats, backup camera. It's full-wheel drive, all-wheel drive. This thing is amazing. Let's check it out. Ooh. It's a little hard to see inside. Yeah, here it is. It's got the seat covers on it because the old seats are a little torn up being leather for how many miles it's got. But this is it. This is our little off-road warrior, our little winter car, our little winter beater. And there's my beautiful fiance. Look at her. Awesome. What's great about being underneath an SUV is I could actually come right underneath here, inspect everything, check it all out. In the paperwork, they did do all the lower control arms, all the boots. This guy's done so much maintenance on this thing. Just the fact of how much I got it for, just in the past year, he's paid more in maintenance, which is insane. So look at this. This boot is practically brand new. Let's see what we got here. Upper control arms look really good. Look at the boot on this side is brand new. I mean, everything looks immaculate in this thing so far that I've looked at it. Again, somehow the mic cut out on me here, so I'm just doing a quick voiceover, just showing you guys truly how much room there is in the back of this Pilot. So again, there's 3 rows of seating, and look how much headroom I still have, even putting my feet all the way to the back of the front seats. It's crazy how much room there really is in the back of this Pilot. 3 rows of seating. And in this envelope is every maintenance that has ever been done on this Pilot. I mean, A to Z, it's brought to a mechanic every single time for every single issue, to a certified Honda mechanic. It's absolutely amazing how well kept this Pilot was. I'm just doing some regular maintenance anyone can do. So this is the engine air filter. You can see how filthy this thing was. Honestly, who knows when it's been replaced last. Right here, cheap, simple, $15 filter. Get yourself one, put it in your engine. Also, another thing that I'm doing is I did put on a new power steering pump. This thing was grinding like crazy when I picked it up. Again, it's pretty simple fix. You just take these bolts off, you bolt it back on. Simple, easy. Only took me about an hour to slap on a new power steering pump. All the ignition coils, so you can see how badly burnt this one was. I just put new ignition coils and new spark plugs in. Alright, so we're here picking up. Look at this place. We got full gated access with our code, and we're picking up the camper bed platform right now. We decided not to build one. It was actually a lot cheaper just to pick it up from these people than it is to actually pay for the wood and build it. So let's get inside. Hopefully it's good. Alright, open sesame. Alright, hopefully this works, and hopefully it fits in our car. Got it inside of the Pilot. As you can see, it's definitely not in here. We even have the trunk opened a little bit, but it's the best we can do. I'm gonna cut the ends off, probably about 5 inches. Sarah just flipped out. Look, there's a frog in here. Oh my god, look at this frog. He's filled with moss. Alright, buddy, you gotta come out of here, bud. You definitely can't live in here. You're flipping out.
I just saw like an eye looking at me, and I was like...
This little guy, he just jumped in my arm after we were trying to get him out. Oh, okay,
like,
buddy.
You screamed like a little girl.
I screamed like a little girl when he first got in here. It's okay, come on. Hold on.
At least we're at a garden place.
Yeah. stop. I'm gonna put them right over here. Hold on. There you go. There you go.
Be free, baby.
Be free, buddy. Free in a parking lot. I'm sorry, that's the best we can do for you.
There he is.
Alright, baby. Alright, we brought it back. As you can see, it's just a little bit past being able to close it. So, let's see if I can do this one hand. I don't think so. Alright, there we go. There it is. So now, I'm going to take this out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of just cut it. Honestly, I'm just going to cut it. Cut the drawers. Make it just a little bit short. It's just about 7 inches longer than what we need it to be. And then we're going to replace this one, which is a little moldy. Hey, what's up, you guys? So today what we're doing is actually we're removing the middle aisle seat. So this car, the Pilot, comes with 3 rows of seating. So what we're going to do is actually take out the middle one. The reason being is when it lays flat like this, you can kind of see it right here, it's kind of raised up. So we want to be able to put in the camping platform and have it completely flat. So that way me and Sarah are sleeping in there. We're not sleeping at an angle, and it also doesn't just have everything come out at an angle either with the drawers. So what we're going to do is remove this. Also, it gives us a lot more storage underneath the platform as well, which we're really excited about. So what we're going to do is just remove this. It's pretty easy. I think it's about 6 bolts that just has to come out of there, and then we'll just put the nuts back on. Simple, but it's going to take some elbow grease to get it out. So let's get to working. All right, let's go. What I need today for tools is just a ratchet set like this. Pretty easy. Different sizes here. We'll have to figure out exactly what size goes to what. And then, of course, a flathead screwdriver. Let's get right into it. Should be right on the front here. Pop off this paneling. There we go. And let's check what size this is. I have millimeters. Let's try 14. 14, perfect fit. All right, so it's gonna be a 14 millimeter. Don't think this will ever focus for you guys. You can kind of see it really bright, but yeah, 14 millimeter, not bad. Put the extension on it. All right, take off the first bolt. There we go. Should come off with your hand now. There you go. Nice. And then what we'll do is once we take this seat out, we'll put the bolt right back in. That way you don't lose the bolts. There we go. Just leave them where we had them. Alright, now that I moved the seats forward, you can access all the bolts in the back. I do believe all we have to do is take off this part, this cover, and that one there, and there should be 4 bolts in the back. So 1 there, 2 right here, and then 1 left. Also, last time when we put the platform in for the camping platform, these belts got in the way. It's actually pretty easy to remove these in the back. You'll see that there is a little groove on the back side here. Here, it'll be a little bit easier to show you on this one that I already did. There's a little groove right here on the back side. You just put in the flathead screwdriver and you just push it in and the belt comes right out. Let me do it on this side to show you. Of course it's on the back side now, but boom, and like that. And there you go. No more belts. That way they're not blocking our way when we're pulling in the the small one could definitely fit in the door, but I'm not sure about the larger one. All right, we got 1 out. Oh man, that is nasty in there. Gonna have to vacuum all that. Next is this one. All right, so I had to get Sarah's help on this next one. It's a lot bigger, it's a lot heavier, of course, so can't even see her in there, but it's okay. She's there. She's helping. You ready? All right. See what I can grab. Here, you want to come
I
out?
can hold it.
Sure. Careful. Right? Good. There it is! We got it out! Thanks, baby. Watch it. Whew! Everything's out. Okay. Whew, a little sweaty now. Let's check the inside. Here's the inside of it. Whew. As you can see though, how much room we have now. So before the seats were like up to here. We have at least about almost 10 inches now of room for other storage. Sorry, I'm a little out of breath. Alright, let's vacuum this stuff out, clean it up, and see what we're working with. Got our vacuum. Let's clean up this mess, make it quick, and let's get back to working. Here we come. All right, there we go. Voila. All vacuumed, all cleaned. Now let's do some measurements and try to fit the camping platform inside here. We got to cut it down still, but for now, this looks good. Let's get it. All right, so now what I'm doing next is measuring from the back of the seat all the way to the trunk opening, so I know exactly how long the length can be for our platform. So let's get the tape measure out and let's check it. All right. All the way to the back of the seat I'm going, just to give some extra room, because I could always move the seat forward just a little bit. Just grab it right from the bottom here of the seating. I'd say I could probably go about 75 inches is like my max that I can go. I just finished measuring and marking stuff up here. So we're gonna cut this fully, so the whole length is only gonna be this long, which is about 74 inches. And then here we're gonna cut this down as well. So it's gonna give us kind of an opening underneath. So it's gonna be cut here. This whole piece is gonna be cut off, and then it's gonna be cut to here. So this will stay, and then all this will go. That way it gives us about 15 inches of space underneath for storage, because we gotta put our fridge there, then we're gonna have the battery pack, and we're gonna have the diesel heater, so that way we have room to take things in and out. Perfect. Start marking the other side. We're gonna have to cut these down as well. These we cut down to the same length as this, so they'll be like right here. Just cutting it already, but it's looking pretty good. We were gonna actually use a hand saw, but I don't have it with me at the moment, so. All right, so I just cut this to length now, so this is perfect. Then what I did is once I cut it off here, I removed the end plate, which was actually on this side. So I cut off the end plate, and that is right here. So here's the end plate. So next what we're gonna do is we could just sand this down a little bit more, make it nice, make it fit right in here nice and snug, and screw right into it. The vacuum connected right to the catch right here. Actually, it should work pretty well. On the truth, we're putting in the bed platform. I cut it down, I trimmed it to size, I sanded it, I took care of it. Hopefully it fits pretty well. And I put anchors on the sides of the platform, that way they can anchor down to these metal brackets. You ready? Nice. Lift. Your side, please.
I actually don't use it.
I don't need you to lift it, I just need you to when you come in. Ready to lift.
put a piece of wood underneath there, definitely. So now you can see what I was talking about. And then you just twist this to the right to make it tighter and tighter. Yeah, it's as tight as that's gonna get. Real test is, can this close? Oh, it can close. Eventually what we're gonna do is cap these drawers off with something beautiful on the front. Right now we just want to get out there. Winter's almost ending, so we want to do a few winter trips in the snow. But check it out. This slides out perfectly. I even put support inside so that way it doesn't sag. That way you don't have to use rails. Expensive rails like this would probably cost upwards of $400, $500 more than what this whole thing costs. So there's that side. And then I put up some dividers on this side already. As you can see here, this is gonna be like our clothing side. And then I even put a little divider for my spices. I love my spices. And then this comes all the way out as well. And look, there's barely any sag. Nothing that we're gonna really worry about. And then back on this side, I actually built, let me grab it. There we go. A little table lift. So that way when we're cooking dinner and stuff, the stove can be underneath here stowed away. Pull this out, you pull out the stove, you move it back, and you can cook here perfectly. Another thing that I'm gonna do in the future as well is over here, we're gonna have some piece of wood underneath here, so then we can have an extra kind of countertop space, just so while I'm cooking, I can bring this all the way out to here. We could have another countertop here, place it up there, so then that way it's super easy getting food ready. Honestly, I think I'll just leave that one closed. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'll pull this out just enough to get to my spices. Then over here, what I'll do is put a piece of wood right up here, just so we have a secondary countertop. Wow, I'm really excited about this. Of how I actually installed the diesel heater. So, it's pretty simple. It's normally gonna be stowed underneath. Right now I just have it up here because I took everything apart. So it's simple, stowed underneath. Grab this piece of wood. Just gonna put it right there. Grab this. Just like so. Sure, eventually I'm gonna get better at this, so I'm not gonna have to worry as much, but perfect. Grab your exhaust. Put it right on there. Boom. Then what I'm gonna do is grab the hose, and I'm gonna throw the power cord onto the other side. So I'm gonna actually put the power cord through the other side and open up the door so that way I can run the power directly inside the car. Next, I'm gonna open up this window right here in the back. Hopefully the drone's not making too much noise. All right. Next what I'm gonna do is open up this window. And close this window. And I'm gonna want this vent to be on this side. It's gonna be on the left side of me. Then what I'm gonna do is put in this AC vent, roll up the window. Whoops. Takes some getting used to, but there it is. Perfect. Then roll up the window. There we go. And then we're gonna roll it up till it hits the vent pipe. Now it's nice and tight. You can't push this in, you can't pull it out. It's pretty solid, really safe. Look at that. Next, what I'm gonna do is grab the hosing, flip it up, push it on the sleeve, the outlet side. Perfect. And then you just tighten it on there. As soon as it's nice and snug, you're good to go. Then I'm gonna jump onto the other side. Like I said, all I have to do, open up this door, throw the cord in, boom, plug it into my power bank, and it's done. It's that simple, nice, quick and easy. I'm also gonna ratchet strap it on top. I just don't have the ratchet straps on me right now. But I'm gonna put a ratchet strap here, throw it across, tighten it up. That way it's not gonna go anywhere. Even if someone decides to try and steal it, they're gonna have to go through this whole process, and by the time they're about to steal it, I'll wake up from inside. Everything is nice and safe, like I said, nothing to worry about, nice and easy. A little bit of ventilation on the sides, but that'll be nice and sturdy up there once we put the ratchet straps up. And that's that, that's how you install. And this is everything that's going into the pilot build. So if you guys haven't seen any of the videos before, or if this is already in the video, I'm not sure where I'm putting this yet, but this is the pilot build series. We're gonna take this thing off-road and we're gonna go on a lot of trips with it. Hopefully Sarah, I can convince her to start pooping in the woods. So yeah, let's get right into it. Let's start with this one since it's right here. Let's see, so this is Uwe. I'm actually pretty sure I know what this one is. I'm uncertain about these two, but let's get right into it. I was planning on, ooh-wee. Get it? It's the brand. But this is a bed. So this is the bed for our builds. I was planning on taking the bed out of our bus to put in there, but why not? Get a new one because we have to cut it up anyways. So, ooh-wee, what a beautiful bed. All right, awesome. This is a 5-inch memory foam mattress. Got it off Amazon. Links down below if you guys are interested in it. I'm gonna test it out. I definitely like a more comfy, soft type of bed, but we'll see how firm this one is, and we're gonna test it out pretty soon. So we're gonna throw this into the pilot. Let's go. So the bed is nowhere near inflated yet. Well, we want to try to see what it looks like, putting it in here. Oh gosh, it's a lot bigger than I expected.
I mean, it fits just because the trunk goes in.
Yeah. Ooh! Look, and then you use the handles here, like the grab handles, to lift your body up. Oh yeah! This is the smallest comfortable mattress I could have got. I mean, I could turn on my side, like it's high. Is it claustrophobic for you? You okay? This is nice. And now I'm going to the drive-ins. This would be so cute. Like when we have like food right here. It'd be so cute. And it's actually pretty comfy. Like I know it hasn't fully expanded yet, so it's probably gonna get more firm. But look, we can pull this out, grab our little countertop, have our food here, look at the drive-ins, have a romantic drive-in movie night. It'd be so cute. Well, all right, that's all we're gonna be doing tonight. The battery pack unit. Is that what you call it? I don't know. It's charging right now. Everything else is installed. The fridge we have to check out, see if that fits in here. But other than that, we'll see you in the morning. Good job, little bib. We look like the Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch. Except we're not siblings. I hope not either. We gotta get that DNA test. Alright, you ready? Sibling kiss. Okay. Let's get out of the pilot. Alright, pilot build. Everyone can see inside our garage. They're gonna rob us. How do you get?
Stop screaming.
How do you get out of here?